If you're a makeup lover like I am, you know that there is an amazing feeling that comes with opening a new luxury product for the first time, or trying a luxury brand you've never tried before. Well, I have been looking forward to this moment for a while. I finally get to try Gucci Beauty for the first time. Can you believe that? I don't even know why it took me so long, but what I will tell you is that I have here all 6 new Gucci Glow shades. So if you have been curious as to how these apply on light medium skin, or you simply enjoy a beauty try-on video, you're in the right place. So grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, get comfy because this is gonna be a chatty one. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Iris, and my channel is all about enjoying makeup, exploring new beauty launches, as well as sharing my honest first impressions and opinions. I would love for you to join our growing beauty community. So if you're into all things beauty and makeup, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of my future videos. So join us on this beauty adventure. Before we jump into the video, I want to take a moment and say how incredibly grateful I am. As of today, my channel has reached 25,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh. I have been trying to contain myself. When I saw that number hit, I was thinking, what in the world? The last time I made an announcement similar to this one was when I hit 10,000 subscribers. I was absolutely happy. And I mean, words cannot express how grateful I am. Thank you to each and every one of you who have watched my videos, who have shared my videos, who have commented on my videos. Thank you so much. You are the reason why I am at 25K. My gosh. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I am truly, eternally grateful. Thank you so much. Honestly, this milestone is a big deal to me. So in celebration, I am doing a beauty giveaway. And this one is going to be even better than the last one. The last one was excellent. I gave away a Patrick Ta Major Dimensions eyeshadow palette. So I am giving away 2 luxury products, and I will have all the details on how to enter to win this giveaway in the pinned comment below. So make sure you check it out. You don't want to miss out on this one. As far as what I'm giving away, well, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. I can't give you and reveal everything all at once. You're gonna have to wait till towards the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned. Now back to my Gucci blush try-on. As I mentioned, this is my very first time trying Gucci Beauty. I think that the new blush launch kind of nudged me to finally try this brand, and well, here we are. I ended up purchasing all 6 shades, and in this video, we're gonna check them out together. Even though I have already done swatches through a YouTube short, today we're going to get an even closer look at how these blushes swatch and how they look on the face. As many of us have already learned, swatches don't always reflect how a product performs on the face. So that's why we're here today. I'm going to try to give you as much information as I can possibly give you in regards to this product. Let's start off with the packaging. Let's check that out first. When I first purchased these, I was a little bit doubtful and I was worried. I didn't want this product because of the price and stuff. I didn't want it to end up being cheap packaging, plasticky, stuff like that, because it's Gucci, right? But there are some brands that create luxury items and their packaging just plain out sucks. I'm like, what in the world are you doing? You're a luxury brand. You want to go all out with your packaging. Come on now. Louis Vuitton, they've set the standard now for me. But I will tell you that when I unboxed these blushes, first of all, they're weighted. They're not super heavy, but they're definitely weighted. I don't know what it's made out of, to be quite honest, but I will tell you that it does not feel cheap. It has that vintage Gucci look that we are familiar with, even though I've never tried the brand. I've seen it all the time. I've looked at it. I've considered and hesitated, and that's why I'm barely trying it out now. So, has a nice little mirror, and there's the blush. It has the emblem, the Gucci emblem in it. So I'm very happy with the packaging, and I feel even better about purchasing all 6 of them. I mean, for the price, you don't want to get something that feels cheap, right? It kind of feels like you get duped when, you know, you pay so much for a product. And this is just me being blunt about things. You know, we got to keep things real. That there are products sometimes that are awesome, but the packaging, I mean, I don't know. I mean, a perfect example that I'm going to give you guys really, really quick is the Dior packaging. Oh my God, with their bronzer, pressed powder, what else? Oh my goodness. So I could go on, but every time, I've said it before, when I use the bronzer, it feels luxe. It feels nice. So this packaging is definitely luxe for sure. In regards to the formula, as I was doing my little research, as I always try to do, and, you know, go online and check out, you know, these products and stuff, product details, I ended up a little confused. It's not a big deal, but at the same time, it can confuse people. I think it can. Sephora has these as Gucci Glow Dewy Blushes, okay? Macy's has this as Gucci Hybrid Glow Blushes. And the actual Gucci site has them as Gucci Glow Blushes. I'm just going to stick with Gucci Glow Blushes. I'm thinking, what in the world? You guys are confusing me. What's the name of this product? You know, let's get things straight. All right, anyways, according to the description on the Gucci website, the formula in this blush collection is a long-wearing hybrid cream to powder formula with a radiant finish. It's supposed to give you that longevity that comes with layering your blushes, powder over your cream blush, which is a technique that I use all the time. Every time I want my blush to last all day, that's my go-to technique. I love it. These blushes are supposed to be blendable, buildable, and provide medium coverage. 2 key ingredients that anyone that has dry skin loves to hear: hyaluronic acid and black rose oil. Hyaluronic acid for hydration, black rose oil to soothe the skin, especially if you have sensitive skin. I think that sounds excellent. Plus, for those who are allergic to fragrance or simply don't like fragrance in their makeup products, these do not have a fragrance at all. Nothing. Nope. I will tell you that after doing my swatches video, at first touch, these blushes feel super smooth. They are not dry and powdery, and they're not super creamy. So they're like an in-between. Perfect. All right, now for the exciting part. We are going to get to look at these individually, up close, and with as much detail as I can give you guys. And we're going to try them on. Let's start with shade 1. And this is Arctic Rose. Gorgeous. Looks like there's a slight purplish tone to it. Pinky, purpley. So in swatching, this one has pigment, but it's very subtle. It seems to have like an iridescence to it, and it is definitely luminous. Not glittery, but luminous. Let's try it on. For my try-on video, I have taken out these gorgeous Sigma blush brushes. Actually, they're not blush brushes. They're setting powder blushes, the F12 blushes, except for this one is a little bit of a fluffier one, all over powder, the F24. But I wanted to be consistent as far as the type of blush brush or the brush that I'm using for the application. We know some brushes are a little more dense than others, some are fluffier than others, so that's the reason behind this one. All right, so they're all clean and let's get to it. So we're looking at Arctic Rose. Very subtle. Let's see if we can build it up a little more. Okay, so even though you can build it up some more, it's still subtle. And it's not glittery at all. And this is giving me like a blush highlighter effect, so like a blush lighter. Very subtle. Next up is shade 2. Look at that beauty. And this one is Fresh Coral. In the pan, this one looks like a bright coral shade, not neon or orangey. But when swatched, this isn't a crazy, bright shade. It is warmer than Arctic Rose, but it's still kind of on the subtle side. Now let's apply this one. And this one is Fresh Coral. Now this one is also very subtle. You can build it a little bit more, but it's still on the subtle side. Even though I don't follow seasonal looks, this one to me feels like a spring, summery type of shade. So once again, we have here shade 1, Arctic Rose, and shade 2, Fresh Coral. 2 subtle, everyday blushes. At least that's what I'm getting. Now let's talk about shade 3. This one is Warm Peach, and it's described as a soft peach shade. It swatches smoothly and has more pigment than the previous 2, and it is gorgeous. Now for the try-on. Again, this is shade 3, Warm Peach. This one has a sheen to it. There's a glow to it, but the first 2 had kind of like an iridescent effect to them. This one is more of a glow, just a glow to it. You see the peach and like a highlighter effect. Now I'm gonna go in with a little more to see how much. Nice. So definitely buildable, absolutely blendable, that's for sure. I think this one goes excellent with the bronze eyeshadow look, which I kind of have today. Nice. Next is shade 4, Bright Pink. My goodness. This one is definitely looking like the boldest one so far. This one seems to have more pigment to it. So my first thought is a little goes a long way. We'll see. So let's try this one on. And again, this one is Bright Pink. This one is definitely brighter, hence the name, right? Bright pink. This one, if you like a pop of color, this one will give it to you. Bright pink. And these are buildable, but I feel like they're not... They don't get too, the shade doesn't get too intense. And what I am seeing is that even though there's a radiance, a luminosity to these, I don't see any emphasis on texture, fine lines, which I have. For those of you who don't like bright pinky tones, it's not as scary as you would think, because I freak out with those bright shades. All right, so once again, we have here shade 3, Warm Peach. And shade 4, Bright Pink. Moving on to shade 5, and this one is Soft Plum. Whew. Now that one, in the pan, it looks like a rich tone, a deep, rich plum shade. Soft Plum is supposed to be a muted plum, and it's supposed to be very wearable according to the description. We'll see about that in a little. This one, it looks super deep, and when swatched, it does have rich pigment, but doesn't come off heavy. It doesn't seem heavy. Now for the test here. These shades start off super subtle, and honestly, even when you build it a little more, they are still subtle shades. So don't be afraid of the shade when you're looking at it. I mean, look at this one. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm really liking this shade on my skin tone. I hope the camera can capture how this looks in person. I'm loving this one. My goodness. And just like the other ones, there's luminosity to this one, a glow, no emphasis on texture or fine lines. For those of you who do follow seasonal looks, this one seems to be a fall winter shade for sure. I'm loving this one. I'm like adding more to it, and it still does not look crazy pigmented. It is like the perfect natural glow. I love this formula. I love it. You don't have to be scared of, like, some blushes are way too pigmented. If you add just a little too much, forget it. You're done. So I'm loving that. That's a special blush. This one is a special blush here for me. All right, last but definitely not least, shade number 6. This one is Bright Ruby, and it definitely looks bright in the pan. So this is a bold, rich red toned blush. My first red toned blush. Little side note, I've been debating on purchasing Patrick Ta's She Left Me on Red. And I've been so scared because it just seems, I don't know, just been scared. But this one, I don't know why. I'm like, okay, let's just try it. Like I mentioned, this shade looks pretty intense in the pan. Once it's swatched, it doesn't look that scary, but we'll see on the face how it turns out. Going in. Wish me luck. Ooh, a little more pigment to this one. This one might be the one with the most pigment. Oy. Definitely more pigment to this one. And I can see what everyone is talking about with these red toned blushes. It does, in person, it does give you that natural flushed cheek look. And I don't know if the camera can capture that, but it is pretty intense, but it's still blendable. And you know, if you ever feel like you went too harsh, you know, I always say you can either get your foundation brush or your powder brush and just kind of swipe a little, blend it out, shear it out. It's not crazy pigmented, but it is pigmented. So check that out. I just like tapped a little bit with my powder brush, and I don't know if you could see it, but it has blended it out. I mean, it's there, and I mean, I really like it. You just gotta, you know, be careful with the placement, I think, honestly. But I mean, I get what they're saying about the whole red toned blush thing now. So I think I might purchase the Patrick Ta She Left Me on Red, the mini one. Those are super popular right now. All right. So once again, we have here shade 5, Soft Plum, and shade 6, Bright Ruby. I'm going to even my cheeks out by adding plum on the other side. I'll be right back. So I want to try something. As I was trying to you know, level out my look or even out my look, I decided to go in with a more dense blush brush, and see what happens. So this is extra here. I'm just trying to see if I use a denser brush, if it's going to give me more pigment. And yes, that's kind of what I thought. Okay, so it's still subtle. But if you use a denser brush, you're gonna get more pigment, more payoff from these blushes. My first experience with Gucci Beauty, I gotta be honest, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, I thought these were gonna be crazy pigmented. And I mean, just the thought of a luminous glowy blush, I automatically said yes to it because I like glowy blushes. I am absolutely impressed. These are subtle. I think the ones that are the most pigmented ones are gonna be shade 6, Bright Ruby, and Bright Pink. I think those are gonna be like the two most pigmented ones from this collection. I will say that my favorite one from all of these is surprisingly Soft Plum. I say surprisingly because when I first looked at this one, I was like, ooh, it looks super deep. I'm not sure, but I feel like it goes perfect with my skin tone. At least that's what I'm seeing. I really like it. Ultimately, these blushes are blendable, they're buildable. Even though they're a luminous finish, they don't emphasize any texture or fine lines, which is a plus for me with mature and dry skin. If you do not like glowy, luminous blushes, these might not be for you, even though I still say, hey, why not try it? I'm super open-minded with new products like that, but you know, you never know. You might find something that you do like. But yeah, if you don't like glowy, luminous products or blushes, this one might not be for you because all of these have that luminosity to them. I love the fact that this blush collection has a variety of shades that is very inclusive. By that I mean, you know, you could be fair skin and it'll look nice on you. You could have deeper skin and it'll look nice on you as well, at least in my opinion. So I think that's one thing that makes a brand excellent, okay? Having, you know, being inclusive. This is an excellent collection if you love glowy blushes. And do I recommend it? If you love glowy blushes, absolutely yes. I also love the fact that this blush collection is considered ideal for all skin types. And again, you know, that is very inclusive for dry skin, oily skin, normal skin, so mature skin, any type of skin. So I love that. Before I say my goodbyes, let's quickly talk about that beauty giveaway. I am so excited to announce that I am gonna be giving away 2 luxury products. One lucky winner will receive, are you guys ready? This limited edition It Cosmetics holiday brush set. This is a nice little brush set. I will show you in a little bit what they look like because I have my own little set. The second prize for this luxury beauty giveaway. Are you guys ready for this one? Oh my goodness. This Natasha Denona Golden Eyeshadow Palette. Oh my God. If you can't get excited over this one, I don't know what to do. But this one is, oh my goodness, one of the most gorgeous eyeshadow palettes that she has launched, at least in my opinion. If you guys notice right here, that's where mine sits every day. It's on display because it's so gorgeous. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So this is mine, and I just wanted to show you guys in case you haven't seen it. I don't know, I think everyone has, but just in case, it is absolutely gorgeous. And as you may know, if you have watched my videos, I am a Natasha Denona fan. I am a Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette collector, and I love her eyeshadow formula. Super gorgeous. Oh my goodness. This is a palette that can be used year round. One lucky winner will receive these 2 beautiful luxury products. Now, let me show you what the brushes look like. I have my own little set, so I wanted to show you guys what they look like. Check these out. I mean, it's It Cosmetics, so I mean, their brushes are super expensive. So, you know, the fact that they have them as a set, a holiday set, I get a set every single year. This one right here, it's the number 7, is my favorite go-to foundation brush. So I love it. Then we have the blush brush and the powder brush. Gorgeous. By the way, I'm not taking this out of its box. I will let the winner look at it for the first time. All the details to enter this luxury beauty giveaway will be in the pinned comment below. Make sure you check that out. You don't want to miss out on this one. Come on now. It's Natasha Denona and It Cosmetics. Little heads up though, you are required to be 18 years or older and subscribe to my channel. Of course, there has to be a little tiny catch there. I will be announcing the winner in my next beauty video, so make sure that you have your notifications turned on. Buena suerte, good luck, and thank you so much for being such an incredible part of this journey. I know that there is still so much that I have to learn. My goal is to continue to make progress in each and every video. So I am absolutely motivated to create more beauty videos for all of you. That being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you guys know the deal. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future beauty content. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.